Hello, folks. This is your friend, brother, your holy servant that reported like no other person, reporting for Borderless Africa. How you guys doing? Man, as a matter of fact, love our videos, our uploads, and share them as the conversation continues. If there is any country apart from where I come from that I root for within the African continent to be upright, to be good in everything, to be number one in everything, that all of us will follow, is Nigeria. Because I lived there before and I loved the spirit of Nigerian people. See, I love Nigeria as my country. So what I'm going to say today, let no one ever think that I'm here to slander my own country or my adopted country, Nigeria. Okay, this is going to be about the creative industry. And before we get into the creative industry, I would like to touch on what I've came across. I don't know if it's a Rise TV or whatever TV channel that is on YouTube that was reporting on the new British High Commissioner that is, the new one that came to Nigeria. And all the hobnobbing, all the ceremony, all the jubilation, all the ass kissing that went on that channel, boy, I could not believe it's Nigeria and Nigerian journalists. As a matter of fact, one journalist, a male, I won't call his name, and I don't even know his name. He even regard this guy and calling and showering praises on him that they are so privileged that he has come from the British Empire. British Empire? 2023, and you think British still has an empire? A seasoned journalist, as a matter of fact, a senior journalist from this Nigerian broadcasting TV broadcasting channel. I don't know if it's Rise or if it's anything, your NTI, whatever it is. I couldn't believe this man is still thinking England still is an empire, the British Empire. Okay, it's about this guy that they posted into Nigeria to be the new High Commissioner for 3 years, only 3 years. And this young guy, who careless about Nigeria, before they posted him, said now that he's in Nigeria, he realized that Nigerians are good authors or good writers, that he has made a list of books of Nigerian authors to read. Oh, they're gonna post you to Nigeria. You probably will know from where you're coming from, ending your 3 years either from Indonesia or from Singapore or from Malawi. You already know they're gonna post you to Nigeria. You haven't even made the effort to read about Nigeria or its beautiful and wonderful authors, incredible writers. You never even, now that you are making a list, now that you can spend only 3 years, okay, forget about that. Praises were shouted, they were shouting praises on this fool. I careless to know his name because it doesn't matter. Okay, people were telling him that he have to, see to it that there's a good regime for visa issuing. Man, Nigeria, we're looking for Nigeria to take a lead. We are rooting for Nigeria to take a lead to industrialize, to take the lead, stopping us from going anywhere. If there's any place we want to go, it should be Nigeria, which I've been before. I spent 3 years in Nigeria. Nigeria helped me a lot. I made few dollars in Nigeria, and Nigeria opened doors for me to go to Italy, and I paid 106 naira one-way ticket with Alitalia to Rome. 106 naira. I changed my dollar for 95 kobo a dollar. Okay, in Port Harcourt, my 2 market. Okay, that is the Nigeria we want. If anybody want to travel to anywhere, we want that person to come to Nigeria. Now here we are, Nigerians are begging this fool that he should make the regime so favorable so they could get a visa to where? England. What is in England? I could not believe that Nigerian journalists who are remain in Nigeria could be this ass-kissing. We got to call it what it is. I love Nigerians. They are my friends. And I love the spirit of Nigerians. But those who remain back home and hate our media are not doing us any good, as Dr. Arikana claimed, said in their face. A lot of ignorance about geopolitics. All they know is democracy, whether it's delivering or not. And Dr. Arikana told them that she's aware some of them have been paid by foreign embassies in African capitals, including Lagos, and Accra, and Kampala, and Nairobi, in Johannesburg, in Lomé, in Dakar, in Abidjan. Yes. They feed them. The foreign embassies feed them. So whatever is the narrative of the foreign embassies and their agenda for Africa, that is what when they are engaging you, that is where they come from. So that their paymasters will know that they are doing their bidding, so that they can still give them the brown envelope all the time. Okay, there is one of that commissioner was in Ghana called John Benjamin. He was there for 3 years. You may think he's the prime minister of Ghana. Anything that happened in Ghana during his stay, people will go and ask him his opinion. He's all the time on TV every morning with all these hobnobbing, ass-kissing morning journalists. What are they discussing? Liverpool and Arsenal, or whatever they call them. They don't discuss anything about local football leagues. This fool will come, this John Benjamin will come and sit down for a whole 2 hours discussing nothing. And everybody loved him. Oh, the hobnobbing journalists. And if you go to Ghana now and ask what is the legacy of this John Benjamin, what legacy he left behind for 3 years that he was in Ghana. I don't know if he is 3 years in Ghana, but all of them I think is 3 years. Nothing. So if John Benjamin could not do anything in Accra and the whole Ghana, what do you think this fool coming that everybody is bound down for? A party is held in his honor. People were singing in his honor. Then you ask the question, if the Nigerian High Commissioner or the ambassador to England is sent to by whoever ruling Nigeria, which government is ruling Nigeria, send ambassador, ambassador to England, do we receive the same, jubilee, praise singing? If anything is happening in England, do anybody come and ask the Nigerian ambassador to England his opinion? Or the Ghana ambassador in Washington his opinion? So why is it that if these fools are in our country, anything that is going on, we go and ask their opinion? sing their praises. This young, and they're getting younger and younger so that they can blend in with the youthful African. You see, and what they take back is they feel our heartbeats, how hungry we are for their country, how hungry we are for their country, how we elevated them. That is what they come and do for the 3 years they're in your country. They feel the pulse, your heartbeat about them, the pulse about them, your mentality about them. And he goes over there and make a report, or they are on a type faxing the report every day, every single day. This is how they feel today. This is how they feel. I know how they're going to feel tomorrow about us. And they make policies based on that to loan you your own money. The one that France has been taken away and dumped over there in Europe, they loan you that money. Okay. Guess what this fool was talking to, encouraging Nigeria or hyping their hope. This fool that just came to Lagos, to Nigeria. This fool, I call him a fool, yes. He gonna help the Nigerian creative industry. The Nigerian creative industry has single-handedly built themselves up. 25 years ago, they were laughing at them when the Nigerian movie industry started out with a home camcorder. You know, home camcorder that you buy in a Best Buy or any electronic shop. That is what they started with. They could not afford any fancy camera and was doing their thing on VHS and DVD and paddling in around in the street corner. They marketed themselves single-handedly, promoted themselves single-handedly without no Hollywood, without no British High Commission, without no embassy in our capitals trying to help them. As a matter of fact, they were laughing at them. It was a funny thing to them that these people want to make movie. But today, the Nigerian movie, the people in the Caribbean don't stop watching all the slave movie that Hollywood, trump on our people over here. They stop watching all the slave movies that Hollywood all the time. Every 2-3 years, a slave movie to remind the people that their history is about is slavery. Slave movies. The whole Caribbean nation stop watching that. It's the Nollywood movies. As a matter of fact, 2 days ago, a Haitian asked me, what is the meaning of Chineke? Because he and his girlfriend were talking. I was in the car with him. And he said, Chineke. Then he asked me, he said, what is the meaning of Chineke? I said, Chineke is God. He said, oh, for real? You see? They are into this movie than any Hollywood movie. Now, they want to come and help you. What this fool coming called High Commissioner will do to your creative industry, which you already single-handedly built across the whole of Africa and around the globe. Being the number second to, their own Hollywood. What help can this man do? But this one will trick you thinking that he can help you. Do you know the help he'll give you? LGBTQ characters. When this man give you $20,000, $100,000 to make a mega movie, he want to make sure that you put a character that is to that cause. Okay, that is what he want to help you. When Kamala Harris was in Africa, she was saying the same thing too. We're gonna work with the creative industry to help them. Help to do what? The creative industry in Africa, especially in Nigeria, single-handedly promoted themselves, produced themselves. They don't need no help. Where they are now, they don't need no help from nobody. But if you are in this industry, think Hollywood money is what you are looking for, you're gonna die like Michael Jackson. You're gonna die like Whitney Houston. You're gonna die like Jimi Hendrix. Or you're gonna die mysteriously, like all the people who just died mysteriously or acting weird. You're gonna die like Prince. If you are in the creative industry in Nigeria, in Africa, and you are hungry for Hollywood money, you're gonna be weird like Beyonce. You build yourself up already. You don't need their help. The time you need help don't pass. Your music is everywhere in the Caribbean. You can single-handedly promote yourself in Grenada. You can single-handedly promote yourself in Puerto Rico. You can single-handedly promote yourself in Haiti. You can single-handedly promote yourself in Kingston, Jamaica, in Brazil. You can even come to New York and have a whole full of stadium for yourself. You don't need a Jewish cabal. They're gonna kill you. If you're hungry, if you are still hungry for their money, for their fame, which you already have, you're gonna die mysteriously like Prince. That's all I have to say. For our journalists, I'm ashamed of all the journalists, of their ignorancy and their buffoonery. I'm ashamed of the Nigerian journalists, the Ghanaian journalists, the one in the French countries that we don't hear too much about. I mean the French colonized African nations. That's what I mean. For the creative industry, you don't need no help from nobody, especially that fool coming to serve only 3 years in your country. He can't help you. He cannot help you.